Hi, I'm Doug, and these are Wycliffe's words. Easter is fast approaching, and since it's going to take a while for us to look at Wycliffe's take on the events of Holy Week, we'll get started now. My church background is not that of the liturgical high church that revolves around the ecclesiastical calendar. The churches I've belonged to have never placed a great deal of emphasis on the lesser holidays, such as Shrove Tuesday, Ash Wednesday, and Maundy Thursday. And yet I have to admit that I do have a soft spot in my heart for the latter. Did you know that the Gospel of John devotes more space, 5 whole chapters, to the events of Maundy Thursday than to any other event in the life of Christ, including his death, burial, and resurrection? In the course of a few hours on Thursday evening, Jesus institutes the Lord's Supper, teaches and exhorts his disciples, prepares them for his absence, and delivers his great high priestly prayer. It's an evening overflowing with profound theological significance. And yet, as you might suspect, a good portion of my affection for Maundy Thursday is linguistic, and it has to do with its name. Though the word Maundy is unfamiliar to most of us, Wycliffe provides us with ready insight into its meaning. After Jesus washed the disciples' feet and excused Judas to go about his treacherous business, he turned to the remaining disciples and gave them a new commandment. This is how Wycliffe says it: "I give to you a new mandament, that ye love together as I have loved you." So Maundy comes from the Middle English word mandament, which comes from the Latin mandatum. Jesus gave his disciples a mandate. The commander gave his followers their marching orders, and those orders were to love one another in the very highest, most sacrificial way possible. That is, as I have loved you. If Good Friday is all about the death of Jesus on the cross, and Easter is all about the resurrection of Christ from the tomb, then Maundy Thursday is all about Christ's final command to his disciples, the mandament to love one another. So how are we doing? Does the world look at the church and stand in awe at our love for one another? Do outsiders marvel at the way we treat one another? Are they bowled over by the way we encourage one another, lift up one another, feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and minister to widows and orphans? Are they flabbergasted by the shining example of our sacrificial giving? If not, we're doing it wrong. After all, that's why Jesus gave us this mandate, so that we would be a witness to the world. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. Jesus commands us to conquer the world, and he arms us with his most powerful weapon, love. And those are Wycliffe's words. See you again next week.